Recently, a lot of people have been sharing their ideas on how we could potentially save the Bedwars community. So I thought in this video, I would explain some of the ideas other people had and what I thought about them. And I would also share some of my ideas and how they could possibly help the Bedwars community grow and help content creation. Anyway, if you did like this video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. I'm trying to hit 3,000 subscribers before 2025, so it'd be cool if we could hit that. Anyway, enjoy. Okay, so before I get into my idea, I kind of want to talk about what other people have said. So Trainer Dario's idea on how we could save Bedwars is to add a brand new game mode. And I do think adding on to Bedwars than changing stuff about Bedwars is the best way to revive the game. Please, he said that we should add a 1.9 version of Bedwars with the latest PvP. Now, personally, I do think that was a good idea. Only issue, I just do worry that that could possibly draw attention away from 1.8 Bedwars. And that brings more content creators that already make 1.8 content to new content. Like, it would revive Bedwars, but I don't think it would revive like 1.8 Bedwars, which is kind of what everyone's targeting right now. Still a good idea, it just has to be done correctly. I would definitely recommend watching his video because like the ideas that he shared on 1.20 Bedwars actually made it look like so fun. I actually really want to try it, and it definitely would bring more content, so it definitely is a good idea. Next, I want to talk about 𝗀𝗃𝗃𝗃 idea. It's like a joke, but also like serious. You basically just make videos like, you know, Bedwars is low-key fun again for like TikTok and YouTube Shorts, and that's it. Even if it's not fun, you just say it is, and then people are gonna be like, oh yeah, I remember playing that game when I was depressed during quarantine. I'm gonna play it now. Like, yeah, honestly, it's not a bad idea, you know? You just remind people about the game. And yeah, I think that's good. My favorite idea is probably what 𝗲𝗍 had to say. 𝗲𝗍 said that Hypixel should add a new game mode, kind of like what Trainer Dario said. However, it's ranked. It's ranked Bedwars. However, Hypixel could put their own little spin on it. And by spin, I mean they add ranked Bedwars to like solos and doubles and fours and stuff. It wouldn't be exactly the same as actual ranked Bedwars. Like how it would work, if it's solo ranked, it'd still be 8 people, but you gain elo, you gain like a division in some way, like kind of like prestige, but you also get a division, all right? So you could be like an 800 star overall, but in solos you could be like, I don't know, like amethyst division or something like that. I don't know. 𝗲𝗍 talked about it a lot better than I am, so I'd also recommend watching his video. Oh my gosh, what? I'm stuck. Okay, never mind. Now, for Bedwars to be revived, they have to keep adding stuff. All right, so I've covered what most people have said, but I kind of want to share like what I think. So coming from me, I've been part of this community for a really long time. I started playing when I was 9. I did make one video recently talking about YouTubers coming back to Bedwars and how that could kind of save the community, but also not really. Like, not Nico and Cash, right? They've made some Bedwars videos recently, and they've been doing pretty well. Little kids could come to like it and join. However, they're little kids. They can't really reach a keyboard or mouse, so it probably wouldn't work that well. I'm probably dead here. Oh, you messed up. Oh. So former Bedwars YouTubers coming back to the game, I don't think is gonna do much, all right? Like, my idea is not like, oh, make YouTubers play Bedwars. Like, no, that's not at all what I'm saying. Like, I'm gonna use this like example, all right? Hypixel Bedwars is like a dog, okay? Dogs need constant care, okay? Like, they need food, they need water, they need to be pet, they need to, you know, go on walks, they need to bark at literally every single thing outside the window. And if you constantly care for your dog, it won't die until it gets old. But I'm not talking about how dogs dying. I'm talking about how Bedwars could die. Kind of like how a dog dies. Let me rephrase that. Bedwars needs constant care. It needs constant updates. It needs to have things added to the game, like, often. Now, that, of course, comes to the question, okay, but what will they add? I'm glad that you probably were hopefully wondering that. So about like a couple years ago, when you would play a Bedwars game, like sometimes it would then give you like this book, and it was like a survey you did in Minecraft. It would ask you like, hey, what did you just think of this recent map you played? You know, was it too big? Was it too small? Did you think the generator was fast enough? What do you think? And you basically fill out these questions, all right? And then it would let Hypixel know, all right, here's what we can change about the map. We make it much smaller, or we just get rid of it completely. I think, this is my idea, Hypixel should do something similar to that, but with adding stuff to Bedwars. I think what Hypixel needs to do is that when you join the Bedwars lobby, it gives you like this chat message, right? In that chat message, you then click the chat message, and then it gives you this book, and it's the survey. The survey is like, hey, we want to add stuff to Bedwars. Here's some ideas that we have, and we want to know your thoughts on it. So you'd basically like fill out like a skill from 1 to 10, or like a yes or no. It's like, do you think we should add a ranked Bedwars mode? Yes or no, on a scale from 1 to 10, do you think this is a good idea? But then at the end of the survey, there's also a part where you can type. You can say like, hey, what are some ideas that you have that you think would be good for the community? You then fill that out, and then Hypixel takes those into accountability. And the ideas that people type up in that form can then be sent to like the Hypixel forums, you know, the website. And then people can like upvote it or downvote it, saying like, oh yeah, this sounds like a pretty good idea. Then what Hypixel could do, they can see what people like the most, and they do something like the weekly rotating items. Each week, they incorporate one of those ideas. If people really like them actually being in the game, then maybe they add some, or they just add some along like the line, like in the future. Like, what do you guys think? Honestly, I think my idea is like pretty good. Hypixel needs to hear directly from people. Yeah, like making YouTube videos is a pretty good way to get through to them. However, the videos that they're probably gonna see are the ones that get the most views. They've probably already seen Trainer Dario's. They may have seen Joe Pigs. They may have seen Vases, but they're not gonna see some kid that gave his idea and it gets like 200 views. They're probably not gonna see that. That's why I'm saying a survey is a pretty good idea, because then they can hear from multiple players in the community. Like, obviously there probably are some flaws to my idea, but there's gonna be flaws to everyone's ideas, all right? Another idea I do have is like, you guys know how there's like cracked Minecraft servers? Now, I'm not saying that Hypixel should become a cracked Minecraft server. They shouldn't, but I don't know if this is like possible. I don't really know how servers work, but what they could do is, if they could figure it out, I don't think I don't really know if this is gonna work. What if they had like a cracked version, but you only have access to like 3 games, right? Those games could be like Bedwars, Skywars, and like, I don't know, a Skyblock or something like that. People try it out on their cracked accounts, but they can only play like, maybe they can only play like 3 games a week, all right? If they like it so much and they want to play it more, then they buy a whole Minecraft account, and then they start playing it. It's just a thought, all right? I'm not saying they should do it, but it's like, it's just out there, you know? Leave me alone, please! What did I do? All right, combo. Please. No! Let me know what you guys think about my idea. Let's see if we can survive. Let's see if we can revive Bedwars, all right? Let's see. Let's see if we can do it. Anyway, have a good day.